أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله أستعينه واستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا. من يهد الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له. وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له. وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أرسله بالحق بشيرا ونذيرا بين يدي الساعة. من يطع الله ورسوله فقد رشد ومن يعصهما فإنه لا يضر إلا نفسه ولا يضر الله شيئا. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. ربي زدني علما. سبحان الله وبحمده سبحان الله العظيم. My dear audiences, my dear friends, brothers, sisters, relatives who are watching through Facebook, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It is a great pleasure for me to attend this Tafsirul Mahfil, and at the very beginning I would like to express my deep gratitude to Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who has given me opportunity to attend this Tafsirul Mahfil. And let us express our gratitude to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and say Alhamdulillah, all praises are for Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In today's Tafsirul Mahfil, inshallah, we shall have a discussion on verse number 257 from Suratul Baqarah. Suratul Baqarah is surah number 2 from the Holy Qur'an, and inshallah in today's Tafsirul Mahfil, verse number 257 will be discussed. So as usual, at the very beginning, at first we shall have recitation as well as meaning of this verse, of this ayat. Then inshallah we shall go to the elaborate discussion of this verse. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الله ولي الذين آمنوا يخرجهم من الظلمات إلى النور والذين كفروا أولياءهم الطاغوت يخرجونهم من النور إلى الظلمات أولئك أصحاب النار هم فيها خالدون. صدق الله العلي العظيم وصدق رسوله النبي الكريم ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين. سبحان الله وبحمده سبحان الله العظيم. I pray refuge, I pray shelter to Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from the accursed shaitan. And I am beginning with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who is the most merciful, most beneficent. Allahu waliyul ladhina amanu. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the guardian, is the protector of the believers. Yukhrijuhum minaz zulumati ilan nur. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala brings the believers from the darkness and take them to the light. وَالَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا أَوْلِيَاهُمُ الطَّاغُوتُ. And the guardian of the non-believers, protector of the non-believers is the devil, is the shaitan. يُخْرِجُونَهُمْ مِنَ النُّورِ إِلَى الظُّلُمَاتِ. And the devil brings the non-believers from light to the darkness. أُولَٰئِكَ أَصْحَابُ النَّارِ. They are the inhabitants of fire, hell. هُمْ فِيهَا خَالِدُونَ. And they will remain there forever. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said the truth, and His prophets and messengers have also said the truth, and we are among the witnesses. All praises are for Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. All praises are for Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who is the greatest. O Allah, bless our Prophet Muhammad. So this was the meaning, this was the recitation as well as meaning of verse number 257 from Suratul Baqarah. Now this is the month of Holy Ramadan. This is the month of Holy Ramadan. And in this holy month of Ramadan, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has revealed this holy book, the Holy Qur'an. And this verse is related with Holy Qur'an, with the knowledge of Islam, with the knowledge of Qur'an, with the knowledge of Hadith. Here Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, Allahu waliyul ladhina amanu. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the protector. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the savior. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the guardian of the believers. Believers means Muslims. Believers means mu'min. Believers mean those who have accepted Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as the only one creator, and who has accepted that Hazrat Muhammad is his last messenger, and who has accepted that this Qur'an has been revealed by Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So, those who have brought faith in Islam, who have embraced Islam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that I am your guardian, I am your protector. And those who will be protected by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala used to take the believers to the light from the darkness. Because before Islam was introduced in Makkah during the age of darkness. In history, it is called the age of Ayat Jahiliyah. Ayat Jahiliyah, the age of darkness. During age of darkness, the people of Makkah, along with the whole world, had been worshipping idols and images. They were in the dark. They were guided by the devil, by the shaitan. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent Prophet Muhammad as the last messenger and revealed this holy Quran on him. And through revealing this holy Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala showed the inhabitants of Makkah the guided way, the right way. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala took the inhabitants of Makkah to the light from the darkness. So, whoever will follow the rules and regulations of Quran and Hadith, whoever will accept Islam as the only one true religion of the world, he will get the right way. He will be taken away to the light. He will be taken in light from the darkness. So from this verse it is crystal clear that all the religion of this world except Islam is not acceptable to Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. All the religion, nowadays all the religion in this world except Islam are false religion. If anyone follow any other religion than Islam, he will not get benefit. He will not benefit. He will not get any benefit in the life of hereafter on the basis of that religion. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in verse number 85, Suratul Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, وَمَنْ يَبْتَغِي غَيْرَ الْإِسْلَامِ دِينًا فَلَنْ يُقْبَلَ مِنْهُ وَهُوَ فِي الْآخِرَةِ مِنَ الْخَاسِرِينَ. وَمَنْ يَبْتَغِي غَيْرَ الْإِسْلَامِ دِينًا فَلَنْ يُقْبَلَ مِنْهُ. Whoever will accept any other religion except Islam, other than Islam, فَلَنْ يُقْبَلَ مِنْهُ, that will not be accepted from him, that will not be admissible to Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَهُوَ فِي الْآخِرَةِ مِنَ الْخَاسِرِينَ. And in the life of hereafter, he will be among those who will face loss, who will be losers in the life of hereafter. So, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying here that I have revealed this holy book, Holy Quran, and the purpose of revealing this holy book, revealing this Holy Quran is to bring you out from the darkness, to take you in the light. So, being a Muslim, who shall have to have belief, who shall have to keep belief that Islam based on Holy Quran is such religion which will help us both in the life of here and in the life of hereafter. If we follow the rules and regulations of Quran and Hadith, we will be succeeded in the life of here and we will be succeeded in the life of hereafter. And if anyone wants to embrace any other religion other than Islam, here Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has termed them that وَالَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا أَوْلِيَاؤُهُمُ الطَّاغُوتُ. O people of the world who have not yet accepted Islam, you are the companions of devil. You are the companions of Taghut. Devil is your protector. And devil, what is the job of devil? What is the job of shaitan? The job of shaitan, the job of devil is to take people to the darkness in lieu of light. And what will be the consequence of darkness? The consequence of darkness is that after death, you will be thrown in the hell, you will be thrown in the fire, and you will remain there forever. You will never be able to come out from there. So, by revealing this verse, Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has categorically narrated, categorically declared that the only true way to get success, to become success in the life of here and hereafter is the way of Islam. If any one of this world either he is Christian, either he is Jews, either he is Hindus, either he is Buddhist, he will not be succeeded in the life of hereafter until and unless he accepts Islam until his death, before his death. So, here in verse number 257, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is inviting people towards the oneness of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, towards the Tawheed, towards the Qur'an, towards the Hadith. The first relevant verse was verse number 85 from Suratul Al-Imran, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has clearly said, وَمَنْ يَبْتَغِي غَيْرَ الْإِسْلَامِ دِينًا فَلَنْ يُقْبَلَ مِنْهُ وَهُوَ فِي الْآخِرَةِ مِنَ الْخَاسِرِينَ. Whoever will try to find out any other religion other than Islam, that religion will not be accepted from him, and in the life of hereafter he will be among the losers. Now, relevant verse in today's tafsir is verse number 65, Suratul Nisa. In verse number 65, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, فَلَا وَرَبِّكَ لَا يُؤْمِنُونَ حَتَّى يُحَكِّمُوكَ فِيمَا شَجَرَ بَيْنَهُمْ ثُمَّ لَا يَجِدُوا فِي أَنفُسِهِمْ حَرَجًا مِّمَّا قَضَيْتَ وَيُسَلِّمُوا تَسْلِيمًا. Now, this verse is related with the believers, with the mu'min, with the Muslims. If we accept Islam, what will be our duty? What will be our duties? If we accept Islam, if we enter in Islam, we shall have to enter Islam completely, fully. Here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying in verse number 65, Suratul Nisa, فَلَا وَرَبِّكَ لَا يُؤْمِنُونَ حَتَّى فَلَا وَرَبِّكَ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is swearing by himself. And he is saying, لَا يُؤْمِنُونَ. You cannot be the believers. You cannot be the mu'min. You cannot be the actual Muslim. حَتَّى. Until and unless يُحَكِّمُوكَ فِيمَا شَجَرَ بَيْنَهُمْ. Until and unless you appoint my messenger as the judge in your dispute. This verse was revealed during the lifetime of our beloved Prophet. Then our beloved Prophet was alive. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told the Muslims of that time that whenever there will be any dispute among you, you will appoint my messenger as the judge. Now our beloved Prophet is no more with us, but our beloved Prophet has left this Holy Qur'an and Sahih Hadith for us. Now what is our duty? Being a Muslim, it is our duty. Regarding our any dispute, we shall follow the rules and regulations of Quran and Hadith, rules and regulations of Islam. Being a Muslim, it is our utmost duty to solve all the problems on the basis of Quran and Sahih Hadith. Because being a Muslim, we shall have to keep in our mind that this Quran, it is a complete code of life. Hadith is the explanation of the Holy Quran. So Islam is the complete code of life, and we shall lead our personal life, we shall lead our family life, we shall lead our social life, we shall lead our national life on the basis of the Holy Quran and Sahih Hadith. That means, being a Muslim, it is our utmost duty to apply the provisions of Islam in all aspects of our life, in all fields of our life, in all sides of our life. We shall lead our life, whole life, on the basis of Quran and Hadith. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying here that you cannot be a true Muslim, you cannot be an actual Muslim, until and unless you follow the rules and regulations of Quran and Sahih Hadith. And whenever we shall face any difficulties in our life, any problems in our life, any disputes in our life, we shall solve the dispute problems on the basis of Islam, on the basis of Sharia. And whenever a decision will be given by Sharia, a decision will be, whenever we shall find a decision from Quran and Hadith, we shall accept that decision, that judgment with full satisfaction. This is the direction of Almighty Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala through Holy Quran, verse number 65, Surah Al-Nisa. So it is the characteristics of a Muslim, characteristics of a mu'min, that he will lead his personal life, he will lead his family life, he will lead his social life, he will lead his national life on the basis of rules and regulations given in the Holy Quran and Hadith, given in the Sharia. Now, relevant verse in today's tafsir is verse number 125, Suratul An'am. In verse number 125, Suratul An'am, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying about the same thing. فَمَنْ يُرِدِ اللَّهُ أَنْ يَهْدِيَهُ يَشْرَحْ صَدْرَهُ لِلْإِسْلَامِ وَمَنْ يُرِدْ أَنْ يُضِلَّهُ يَجْعَلْ صَدْرَهُ ضَيِّقًا حَرَجًا كَأَنَّمَا يَصْعَدُ فِي السَّمَاءِ كَذَلِكَ يَجْعَلُ اللَّهُ الرِّجْسَ عَلَى الَّذِينَ لَا يُؤْمِنُونَ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, whoever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants to show the right way, show the right path, whoever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants to give the guidance, actual guideline, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala opens his heart. Yashrah sadrahu lil Islam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, whoever is liked by Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, whoever is preferred by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala opens his heart for Islam. So, from this verse, we find that whenever we will see that we are running towards the Islam, we are going towards the Islam, day by day we are liking Islam, day by day we are earning knowledge of Islam. At that time we shall have to understand that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has preferred us. We are blessed by Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. On the other hand, وَمَنْ يُرِيدْ أَن يُضِلَّهُ يَجْعَلْ صَدْرَهُ ضَيِّقًا حَرَجًا كَأَنَّمَا يَصْعَدُ فِي السَّمَاءِ. On the other hand, if we are not liked by Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if we are not preferred by Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make our heart narrower, and we will think our life difficult in this world, and we will think that we are flying in the sky. You will see, if you give a look in our society, we shall find that the non-believers, they think themselves that they are the most successful in the world, and they think that they are flying in the sky. They are in the most misguided way, but they do not understand that they are living in the misguiding way. They are following the misguided way. They do not understand. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that their life becomes very narrower. Their life becomes very difficult in this world. And they will be sufferers. So, if we follow the rules and regulations of Islam, rules and regulations of Quran and Sahih Hadith, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will open our heart for Islam. And everything for us will be easier and easier. And if we do not follow the Islam, we do not accept Islam, if we do not obey the rules and regulations given by Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Holy Quran and Sahih Hadith, at that time we shall find our life difficult, narrower. So this was verse number 125, Suratul An'am, relevant in today's tafsir. Next relevant verse in today's tafsir is verse number 25, very well-known verse. Every one of us knows it. Hazrat Musa alayhi salam prayed to Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Qala Rabbi shrah li sadri. Hazrat Musa alayhi salam prayed to Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, oh my Creator, open my heart. Open my heart means give the knowledge of Deen to me. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants to favor anyone, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives him knowledge of Islam, knowledge of Qur'an, knowledge of Deen. And for that reason, Hazrat Musa alayhi salam, to whom Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed the famous heavenly book, Torah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Hazrat Musa alayhi salam prayed to Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, oh my Creator, open my heart. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepted his prayer. And on the basis of his prayer, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave him Tawrat, revealed Tawrat. So this was verse number 25 from Suratul Toha, relevant in today's tafsir. Qala Rabbi shrah li sadri. Next relevant verse in today's tafsir is verse number 22 of Surah Az-Zumar. Verse number 22, Surah Az-Zumar, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying about the same thing. أَفَمَنْ شَرَهُ اللَّهُ صَدْرَهُ لِلْإِسْلَامِ فَهُوَ عَلَى نُورٍ مِّن رَبِّهِ فَوَيْلٌ لِلْقَاسِيَةِ قُلُوبُهُم مِّن ذِكْرِ اللَّهِ أُولَٰئِكَ فِي ضَلَالٍ مُّبِينٍ. Whom Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants to favor, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala opens his heart for Islam. That is, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives the light in his heart. And whom? And those people who feels difficulties in remembrance of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they are in the ulaika fi dhalalin mubin. They are in the most misguided way. They are following the wrong way. So, being a Muslim, we shall always remember Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we shall feel easier in remembering Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If after accepting Islam, we feel difficulties in offering 5 times prayer, if we feel difficulty in giving zakat, if we feel difficulties in fasting, if we feel difficulties in obeying the rules and regulations of Islam, at that time we shall have to understand that we are running towards the misguided way. Because a Muslim shall never feel difficulties in obeying the rules and regulations of Islam. Most of our Muslims in this society do not follow the rules and regulations of Islam. They do not offer 5 times prayer. They do not pay zakat. They do not keep fasting. They do not make charity in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They do not perform holy hajj. They feel difficulties in doing these all kinds of jobs which have been directed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If anyone feels difficulties in offering prayer, in paying zakat, in keeping fasting, he will have to understand that he is running towards the misguided way. So this was verse number 22 from Surah Az-Zumar. Next relevant verse in today's tafsir is verse number 28 from Suratul Hadid. Suratul Hadid, Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying in verse number 28, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu taqullaha wa aminu bi rasulihi yu'tikum kiflayn min rahmatihi wa yaj'al lakum nuran tamshuna bihi wa yaghfir lakum wallahu ghafurur rahim. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, oh the believers, ittaqullah, fear Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is the month of Holy Ramadan. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made keeping fasting in this month, during this month, mandatory to the Muslim. By reading verse number 183 of Suratul Baqarah. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu kutiba alaykumus siyam kama kutiba ala alladhina min qablikum la'allakum tattaqun. So verse number from 83, by reading verse number 83, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made mandatory keeping fasting. Why we are keeping fast? In order to earn taqwa. La'allakum tattaqun. I hope that you will earn taqwa. You will fear Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Taqwa came from the word ittiqa'un. Ittiqa'un is the main theme of Islam. After accepting Islam, after accepting oneness of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the next theme after Tawheed is the Taqwa. And here Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, Ya ayyuhallazina amanu taqullah, oh the believers, fear Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wa aminu, that means you bring iman on Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then, wa aminu bi rasulihi, then you bring iman on my prophet. Then you follow my prophet. So, the condition of iman is we shall accept our Creator Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as the only one creator. If we want to become a true Muslim, we shall have to keep belief that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is our only one creator. And He is our only one creator. He does not have any companion. He does not have son. He does not have daughter. He does not have wife. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has not taken birth. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not meet death. That means Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is free from the fault of having birth. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is free from the fault of having death. Our Creator is only one. And He has neither born nor He will die. He has no son, He has no daughter, He has no wife, He does not have any companion. So, first condition to accept Islam is that we shall have to keep belief, we shall have to have belief that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is only one creator. And then we shall have to recognize that Hazrat Muhammad is his last messenger. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, وَآمِنُوا بِرَسُولِهِ. You first accept me as the only one creator, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, then you accept my messenger. If you do these two things, يُؤْتِيكُمْ كِفْلَيْنِ. Kiflun means reward, part, here reward. If you do these two things, you will be given two rewards. مِنْ رَحْمَتِهِ وَيَجْعَلْ لَكُمْ نُورًا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will bless you and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give you nur, light. And on the basis of that light, تَمْشُونَ بِهِ وَيَغْفِرْ لَكُمْ. Whenever you will be given light, whenever you will be given the teachings of Islam, you will lead your life on the basis of that teachings of Islam. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will yaghfir lakum. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will forgive you. Wallahu ghafurur rahim. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the most forgiver. Is the best forgiver. So, in order to achieve success in the life of here and hereafter, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is inviting people towards this holy book of Qur'an. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is inviting people to accept Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as the only one creator. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is inviting people to accept Hazrat Muhammad as his last messenger. And if we do these two things, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give two rewards. Kiflain. Rewards of two parts. Allahu Akbar. And if we accept Islam, if we follow the rules and regulations of Islam, and if we lead our life on the basis of Islam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will وَيَغْفِرْ لَكُمْ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will forgive us. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the best forgiver. Now relevant verse in today's tafsir is verse number 1 to 8 from Suratul Alam Nashrah. Suratul Alam Nashrah is relevant in today's tafsir. Here Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, Alam nashrah laka sadrak wa wada'ana anka wizrak alladhi anqadha dhahrak wa rafa'na laka dhikrak fa inna ma'al usri yusran inna ma'al usri yusra fa idha faragta fansab wa ila rabbika farghab. This surah was revealed during the prophetic life of our beloved Prophet in Makkah. As we know, the prophetic life of our beloved Prophet is divided into two parts. First 13 years in Makkah and rest of the 10 years in Medina. While our Prophet had been living in Makkah, first 13 years, this surah was revealed at that time. And as we know, our beloved Prophet had been preaching, our beloved Prophet had been spreading teachings of Islam by facing many difficulties. Because the non-believers of Makkah, they were very rude, very hard to our beloved Prophet. They used to make many problems upon our Prophet while he had been spreading the teachings of Islam in Makkah. At that time, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has revealed this surah. This surah has been termed by the Mufassirin as the motivational surah. By revealing this surah to Alam Nasrah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has motivated our beloved Prophet. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has supported our beloved Prophet by revealing this surah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, Alam nashrah laka sadrak, haven't I opened your heart? Wa wada'ana anka wizrak, and wa wada'ana anka wizrak, and I removed weight, I removed burden from your back. Alladhi anqadha dhahrak, which made your back down. وَرَفَعْنَا لَكَ ذِكْرَكَ, and I have raised your names. فَإِنَّ مَعَ الْعُسْرِ يُسْرًا إِنَّ مَعَ الْعُسْرِ يُسْرًا. We say that there is a proverb in English, joy and sorrow come by turn. After sorrow, joy will come. It is not a proverb. It is the utterance of my Creator Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala about 1,000 and 1,500 years ago. About 1,000 and 1,500 years ago, our Creator has said, فَإِنَّ مَعَ الْعُسْرِ يُسْرًا إِنَّ مَعَ الْعُسْرِ يُسْرًا. Joy come after sorrow. Happiness come after sorrow. After difficulties, there is a relief. It is the utterances of my Creator Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala about 1,500 years ago. 1,500 years ago. It is not a proverb. It is the utterances of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from Holy Qur'an. Joy come after sorrow. It is the verse of Holy Qur'an. It is the utterances of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is supporting our beloved Prophet, saying that you are facing difficulties in Makkah. Don't be worried. Soon these difficulties will be removed. And if we go through the history of Islam, what shall we find? We shall find that Allah subhanahu our beloved Prophet had been spreading Islam in Makkah by facing many difficulties. Soon, within a few years, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made him as the emperor of a kingdom named Islamic Kingdom of Medina. Allahu Akbar. Our beloved Prophet had become the king, become the head of a state, Islamic state in Makkah. Allahu Akbar. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave a signal during his lifetime in Makkah that, oh my Prophet, soon you are going to achieve the highest achievement. Allahu Akbar. فَإِذَا فَرَغْتَ فَانْصَبْ. So, whenever you will get leisure time, وَإِلَىٰ رَبِّكَ فَارْغَب. You give attention to the worship of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You give attention in remembering Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So, getting knowledge of Qur'an, getting knowledge of Islam, getting knowledge of Qur'an and Hadith is the best wealth, is the best asset of the world. Whoever in this world has got the knowledge of Islam, knowledge of Quran, knowledge of Hadith, he has earned, he has achieved the most valuable asset of the world. Because Quran, it is the most valuable asset of this world. This Quran is teaching us how shall we lead our personal life, how shall we lead our family life, how shall we lead our social life, how shall we lead our national life. This Quran teaches us everything. So, whoever has got knowledge of Quran, knowledge of Hadith, he has got the highest achievement, highest success in this world as well as in the life of hereafter. Now, inshallah, we shall go to with some relevant hadith in today's tafsir. First hadith in today's tafsir is there. And Muawiyah radhiyallahu anhu قال سمعت رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يقول من يريد الله به خيرا يفقهه في الدين وإنما أنا قاسم والله يؤتي رواه البخاري ومسلم. الله أكبر. This hadith has been narrated by Bukhari and Muslim, both by Bukhari and Muslim. This hadith has been narrated by famous companion of our beloved Prophet Muawiyah radhiyallahu anhu, the most educated, most famous companion of the Muawiyah radhiyallahu anhu has narrated this hadith. He is saying, I have heard beloved Prophet saying, "May yuridillahu bihi khayran yufaqihu fid din." Whom Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants to favor, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives him the knowledge of deen, knowledge of Islam. Allahu Akbar. That means whenever we shall get, we shall achieve, we shall earn knowledge of Islam, whenever we shall gather knowledge of Islam, at that time we shall have to understand that we are getting the best wealth of this world. Because it is the asset which is given by Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And our beloved Prophet is saying in the next portion of this hadith, وَإِنَّمَا أَنَا قَاسِمٌ, and I am the only distributor. وَاللَّهُ يُؤْتِي. This knowledge is given by Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I am the only distributor. So, earning knowledge of Islam, earning knowledge of Quran and Hadith is the best asset of this world, given by Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who is preferred by Him. Next hadith is there. عن ابن عباس رضي الله عنه قال قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم إن الذي ليس في جوفه شيء من القرآن كالبيت الخريف رواه الترمذي. Hazrat Ibn Abbas has narrated this hadith. He said that our beloved Prophet is saying, Jawfun means belly, stomach, but here jawfun is being used by our beloved Prophet as the inner part of our body. Here jawfun will be meant as the heart. If any heart is without Qur'an, without teachings of Islam, if any person who does not have any knowledge of Qur'an is as like as Kalbaitul Kharib, he is as like as a ruined house, as an abandoned house. Rawat Tirmidhi. Suppose I am a Muslim, I do not know anything from Islam. My heart does not possess anything from Quran. Our beloved Prophet said, this heart is as like as the ruined house, as the abandoned house. So, being a Muslim, we shall have to have earned knowledge of Islam. We shall have to acquire knowledge of Islam. We shall have to search for the teachings of Islam. Because without teachings of Islam, a heart has been turned here as the ruined house, as the abandoned house. Rawahu Tirmidhi. Most of our Muslims brothers and sisters, he has already expired, he has already crossed about 50 years or 60 years, but he does not have any knowledge of Islam, Quran and Hadith. But he is a Muslim, his name is Abdul Rahim, Abdul Karim. Someone is Muhammad Shamima Sultana. He is a Muslim woman, she is a Muslim woman, but she does not know anything from Islam. Islam does not allow this life. Being a Muslim, we shall have to have our knowledge of Islam, we shall have to have our knowledge of Quran, we shall have to acquire knowledge of Hadith and knowledge of Sharia. If we do not earn knowledge of Quran and Hadith, our heart has been treated as the abandoned house, as the ruined house. Kalbaitil Kharib. Rawahu Tirmidhi. An Abi Hurairah radhiyallahu anhu, anna Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam qala لكل شيء سنامي وسنام القرآن Suratul Baqarah وفيها آيات هي سيدة أي القرآن آيات الكرسي رواه الترمذي. Since today we are discussing verse number 257 from Suratul Baqarah, this hadith is relating Suratul Baqarah. Hazrat Abu Hurairah has narrated this hadith. He is saying that everything has a hayat, and the hayat of the Quran is Suratul Baqarah. And there is a verse, most respected verse, most respected ayat in the Holy Quran, and that is Surah Ayatul Kursi. We know verse number 255, Suratul Baqarah is the Ayatul Kursi, and this verse has been turned as the most respected verse, most respected ayat in the Holy Quran, and Suratul Baqarah has been turned as the hayat of Quran. Allahu Akbar. Next relevant hadith in today's tafsir is An Ibn Mas'ud radhiyallahu anhu qala قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم لا حسد إلا في اثنين رجل آتاه الله مالا فسلطه على هلاكته في الحرب ورجل آتاه الله الحكمة فهو يقضي بها ويعلمها رواه البخاري ومسلم. Making jealous, envy is prohibited in Islam. But during two times, one is permitted to make jealous. First, a person who has been given a vast wealth, and he used to spend his vast wealth for people, for Islam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, our beloved Prophet is saying, you can make jealous with him. You can also pray to Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, oh Allah, give me vast wealth like this man, so that I may also spend money for Islam. And another is that person whom Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given knowledge of Islam. And he used to decide people among the, he used to decide the dispute among the people on the basis of Islam. And he used to teach people Islam. Only with two persons you can make jealousy. Otherwise, other than jealousy is prohibited in Islam. First person is that person who has given a vast wealth, and he used to spend this wealth in the right way, in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And another is that person whom Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given vast knowledge of Islam, and he used to decide among the people on the basis of Islam, and he used to teach people the teachings of Islam. Only with these two categories of men, people, Islam permitted us to make jealousy. Otherwise, jealousy is completely prohibited in Islam. Last hadith in today's tafsir is, since in today's tafsir was regarding knowledge of Qur'an, regarding knowledge of Islam, knowledge of hadith, and this is regarding that, our beloved Prophet is saying, and Anas radhiyallahu anhu qala, قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم طلب العلم فريضة على كل مسلم رواه ابن ماجه. When Anas radhiyallahu anhu has narrated this hadith, he is saying, our beloved Prophet has said, earning knowledge of Islam, acquiring knowledge of Islam is mandatory, obligatory to each and every Muslim, either male or female. So, earning knowledge of Islam, acquiring knowledge of Islam is mandatory to us, is obligatory to us. So, talabul ilmi faridatun ala kulli Muslim. We shall have to earn knowledge of Islam. We shall have to acquire knowledge of Quran. We shall have to earn knowledge of Quran and Hadith. We shall have to learn Sharia. We shall have to learn Islam. Because talabul ilmi faridatun ala kulli Muslim. So this was tafsir on verse number 257, Suratul Baqarah. Now inshallah, we shall have prayer to Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Let us recite Durud. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad, kama sallaita ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim innaka Hamidun Majid. Allahumma barik ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad, kama barakta ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim innaka Hamidun Majid. Allahumma ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم اللهم اغفر لحينا وميتنا وشاهدنا وغائبنا وصغيرنا وكبيرنا وذكرنا وأنثانا اللهم من أحييته منا فأحيه على الإسلام ومن توفيته منا فتوفه على الإيمان ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار رب ارحمهما كما ربياني صغيرا رب هب لي من الصالحين رب زدني علما أستغفر الله اللهم إني أسألك الهدى والتقى والعفاف والغنى والله. We, some of your servants, have been gathered here in this Tafsirul Mahfil. Please accept this Tafsirul Mahfil. We have made many mistakes in reciting Holy Quran and Hadith. Please forgive our all errors, all mistakes, and accept this Tafsirul Mahfil. Oh Allah. Forgive our all sins, O Allah. Increase our sustenance, O Allah. You know what is in our hearts. Please fulfill our all desires in our heart. وصلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم.